The moment you've been waiting for finally arrives as the most shocking reveal in wrestling history unfolds before your eyes, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button because what we're about to break down will absolutely blow your mind. Roman Reigns stands in the center of the ring with the entire wrestling world holding their breath, his tribal chief presence commanding absolute silence from every single person in attendance, and what happens next will send shockwaves throughout the entire industry that nobody saw coming. For months, whispers and rumors have circulated about a mysterious new member joining the legendary Shield faction, but nobody could have predicted the identity of the person stepping out from the shadows tonight. The anticipation has been building week after week as cryptic messages appeared on screens, strange symbols began showing up at major events, and superstars started disappearing without explanation. Every rumor pointed in different directions, from veteran wrestlers making surprise returns to shocking debuts from international talent, but the reality of what's about to happen is far more explosive than anyone imagined. Roman Reigns paces back and forth in the squared circle with that signature swagger that has defined his entire career, his tribal heritage on full display through his traditional face paint and championship presence. Behind him, the Shield's signature music hits the arena speakers, but something feels different this time because the energy is completely different from anything fans have experienced before. The crowd erupts into absolute chaos as a silhouette appears at the top of the ramp, but the lights cut to black before anyone can identify the mystery person stepping into the ring. When the lights come back up, Roman Reigns is face to face with this mysterious figure, and the tension in the arena becomes almost unbearable as every camera captures this intense moment. The mystery person slowly raises their hand, and Roman extends his arm in a gesture of respect and acceptance, which tells the entire audience that this is someone of significant importance and credibility. The tribal chief nods his head in approval before stepping aside to reveal the newcomer's identity, and when the mask finally comes off, the wrestling world absolutely explodes. Standing beside Roman Reigns is one of the most respected and dangerous wrestlers in the entire industry, someone who has proven themselves time and time again to be worthy of standing with the elite tier of performers. This individual has captured championships across multiple promotions, has main event the biggest shows, and has displayed the kind of technical excellence and raw athleticism that only comes around once in a generation. The combination of this warrior with Roman Reigns creates a faction so powerful that every other group in the company should be trembling with fear. The crowd cannot believe what they're witnessing as security cameras capture fans jumping out of their seats in shock, some covering their mouths in absolute disbelief while others begin chanting the name of this newly revealed Shield member. Roman Reigns places his hand on the newcomer's shoulder in a show of unity and brotherhood, cementing this alliance in a way that tells the audience this partnership is permanent and will reshape the landscape of professional wrestling. The message sent out to the entire roster is crystal clear, and the implications for upcoming events are absolutely enormous. This Shield member brings a completely different skill set to the faction, someone who excels at psychological warfare inside the ring and can outthink opponents before physically dismantling them. They possess the kind of intensity that makes opponents hesitate and the kind of experience that allows them to navigate any situation with complete confidence and authority. When combined with Roman Reigns' dominance and the Shield's legendary team chemistry, this group becomes virtually unstoppable and positions them as the most formidable force in the entire company. The tribal chief raises the microphone to address the crowd, his voice echoing throughout the arena as he explains the reasoning behind bringing this specific individual into their ranks. He speaks about loyalty, about recognizing greatness in others, and about creating a unity so strong that nobody can ever break them apart. Roman describes this new member as someone he respects completely, someone who embodies the warrior spirit that the Shield has always represented, and someone who will help elevate the faction to unprecedented heights. The newly revealed Shield member takes the microphone and speaks for the first time as an official member of the group, their words carrying the weight of someone who has paid their dues and earned their place among the elite. They acknowledge Roman Reigns as the tribal chief and express their gratitude for being chosen to join this legendary stable. They promise the entire roster that the Shield will not be stopped, that their dominance will only grow stronger, and that anyone who stands in their way will face consequences they cannot imagine. The trio then performs their iconic Shield pose together, and the imagery of these three warriors standing unified sends a clear message across the entire industry. Competing factions immediately begin planning their strategies to counter this new threat, and championship opportunities are suddenly being re-evaluated by management. The landscape of the company has fundamentally shifted in an instant, and nobody can predict what will happen next. Within minutes, footage of this reveal spreads across social media platforms like wildfire, with millions of fans sharing their reactions and debating the implications of this shocking development. Analysts begin breaking down how this partnership changes match outcomes for upcoming events, how the championship picture is now completely different, and what this means for the overall direction of the entire promotion. Everyone is talking about nothing except this historic moment that just unfolded. The night after this dramatic reveal, the company's management issues an official statement confirming the Shield's new composition and announcing that all three members will be featured prominently in upcoming main events. Championship matches are being organized, tournament brackets are being restructured, and the entire wrestling world is buzzing with excitement about what comes next. Fans immediately begin purchasing tickets to see these warriors perform live, and merchandise featuring the new Shield lineup starts flying off the shelves. This reveal represents far more than just adding another member to an existing group. It represents a statement of intent from Roman Reigns and the entire Shield faction that they are willing to evolve and strengthen themselves. The tribal chief has handpicked someone worthy of standing beside him, someone who brings their own unique gifts to the table, and someone who will help the Shield reach new heights of dominance. The wrestling world will never be the same after this moment, and the journey ahead promises to deliver nothing but excitement and shocking developments. If you love this breakdown of the biggest reveal of the year, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more exclusive coverage of wrestling's most shocking moments and insider information that you won't find anywhere else.